Hi guys, I thought I'd do a walkthrough tutorial today on how to stake NEAR token. I've had a couple of people ask me, they do stake it on a centralized exchange, but with all the current macro environment and micro environment happening at the moment, they want to get it off those centralized exchanges. So the easiest thing to do is to start and head to near.org. So if you head to that website, and if you scroll down, right down the bottom, you can go to the NEAR wallet. This is where you can stake your NEAR and nominate your validators. If you don't want to use the NEAR wallet, then pretty much your only option would be to do it on a centralized exchange, but I would highly recommend using the NEAR wallet. So there are two. If you click on the NEAR wallet, I've already got one set up. So you will see it will take you, and you just go through the setup procedure as you would for a normal wallet. The beauty with NEAR also is you can name it your own personal name there. So a lot of ease there on not having to remember a multitude of numbers. So once you're in the NEAR protocol, it's pretty easy to send your tokens and to stake through the NEAR wallet. If you have it on an exchange, so if I change up here, for example, if I use Binance, Binance have got a earn product. So if you go to the earn feature and you do hit simple earn, it will give you a range of products that you can hold either on a flexible or locked accounts. Okay, and depending on what you want, it will give you a different APR. So I would just type in NEAR, if this is of course if you didn't want to use the NEAR wallet, and you'll see the APR for NEAR is 12.9%, but be careful over the side here because it automatically defers to the 120 days, so it's 4 months, which means it would be locked up for 4 months. As you come down, if you just wanted to hold it for a month, you'll see that the API drops to 8.1, 2 months 9.8, and 3 months 11.9. You can go flexible, which allows you to take it out at any time, but as you see, that can drop dramatically to 3%. I would highly recommend not using a centralized exchange, especially with everything going on now. And look, to tell you the truth, once you go to NEAR, the actual APY is around about just over 9 to 10%. At this point in time. So if you wanted to check on the APRs, there's a great little website you can go to. Let me just find where that is. I think it's on my other one here. Yes. If you go to NEAR staking, so near-staking.com, it'll bring you to the homepage, and you can actually scroll down. And you can see at the moment there's 203 validators, 495 million NEAR tokens staked, and the last epoch it's around about 9.94%. This also gives you a list if you are trying to research. So as you're going to be staking through your own wallet, you get to choose the validator. So the validator is the person that you're going to allow to stake your coins. Don't get me wrong, the tokens are still in your wallet. You're just allowing these people to use the NEAR token to provide security for the NEAR protocol. I would probably veer away from the top bunch because, as you can see, if you go for the ones above, we want to improve decentralization, which is basically what we're trying to do in cryptocurrency. So any type of proof of stake, I always try to find a validator underneath that's not in the top 10, because I mean everyone wants to. All the validators are working equally as hard, and we want to decentralize. So we don't just want to give it to those centralized entities. And look, if I went up the top here and had a bit of a look, you can see look, this Binance node 1. So it's pretty much it's going to be through Binance. So you might find some of these are private ones anyway. The next thing I'd be looking at here is my fee. So that's a structured fee. These ones that have 100%, they're like your private ones. So basically you would not be getting anything back. So definitely do not choose one that is 100%. if you're looking for a fee, around about that 5 to 10% is a pretty average fee there. And there are some that do a 0%. That means you would get 100% back and it wouldn't cost you any fee. So this can be done for a number of reasons. That validator might be trying to get more tokens so they can vote through the protocol. But in all honesty, if you're doing something with 0%, you may not get airdrops. So I always look for something around about that 3 to 10%, usually about 5 to 10%, to tell you the truth, because look, these guys are security, they're providing security, they're doing a job for you. So if they want to be working and rewarded for helping you earn tokens, then I feel you should be paying some fee for them. So if you look around that 5 to 10%, that would be quite a good range. The staking change, so you can see, and the delegations and the cumulative stake that they've got there. So for example, I might choose, I'm not going to choose any of these that are at 100%. I might choose Hash Quark, which is at 3%. Okay, I might come down here. Chorus 1 is around 8%. I've used them before, they're good. But as you can see, there's any number. Stake Sabe at 1%, so it's gone up 347. And look, you can click on to these guys and have a bit of a look. I would highly recommend you do research. Don't go rushing in like a bull and just choosing anyone. So it's a current validator there. Blocks, so they've been up 100% of the time, and that's very good if you're doing 100%. So I might choose them. So I might think about that. Stakes Abai or Stakes Sabai as one of my actual validators there. So I might choose them. I might just go backwards too and have a bit of a look. If I go back to there anymore, you don't have to do it with just one. So depending on how much you have, even if you've only got, say, I don't know, 50 near or 10 near, you can stake 4 with one, 4 with another, spread it out just in case there is any downtime, and that is giving you that full decentralization there as well. So if I was to have a look here, I don't want to do the simple earn. So what I would do is I would withdraw my tokens from Binance and I would send it onto my Near wallet. So if I have a look at my Near wallet, I would just copy my address as such and come over the side and copy that, and I will go to my Binance wallet. So I've jumped into Binance, I've just typed in Near, and that tells me for my example I've got almost 43 Near there. I'm going to withdraw that, so I'm going to hit the withdraw button, make sure I've selected the right coin there with my address. That's the address that I copied before, so I'm just going to paste that in there. Okay, automatically it recognizes that I'm with the Near protocol there, and I'm going to send my maximum amount of Near to my wallet. You'll see the network fee is 0.01 Near, so very minuscule amount of Near, and then I'm going to withdraw it to my wallet. Now I've already tested this. If this is your first time, I would suggest maybe just send 1 Near or 1.01 Near. See if it goes to your wallet first, because look, we've all been, well, you may not have, but I know a couple of times as I've been setting up wallets, I've done the wrong thing and I've pretty much lost a big chunk of money. So, as a bit of a protocol there or a practice, I would just send, 1 or 2 of that token first and see if that actually works. I know this works because I've done it before, so I'm going to withdraw, and then obviously it'll give us our little warning there. Yes, I'm quite happy to do that. And then of course you're going to get your code from me for my verification. I've got an email code, my phone number, and my authentication code. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, and I've done all that now, and I'm just awaiting approval. It does say it takes approximately 12 hours. Look, I did it not 5 minutes ago, and it took about a minute to go through. So what I would do is I would head over here to my wallet. I would just refresh it. So at the moment, It's got $4.57 in there, huge. So 2.04 near, and then if I'm just refreshing that, and I'll let you know how long that takes. I'll just pause the video, and when it comes through, we'll continue. Okay, and we're back a couple of minutes, and now my 45 near is in there. So it's now in my wallet. Let's head to the staking session, and I want to stake my near tokens. Available balance is 45. Now, I'm never going to stake my whole balance because I do need some for transaction fees. So I usually leave about one and a half in there. I want to stake my token. So yes, I do. Sorry, so let me just go back. So at the moment, you can see I'm not staking any, and I haven't earned any rewards, and I haven't got any current validators. But I want to stake my tokens. So you could, if you haven't done your research, you could go down and have a bit of a look. Down here, there's some with a 1% fee, some with a 5% fee, 100% fees, like you said. But I did go to that other website, so I want to see if that is there, which was, I think it was called Stake Sabe. There it is. Awesome. Okay, so there's our Stake Sabe, and I'm going to select there. So also be careful. Some of them are inactive. It would be very up to date. So I'm going to select Stake Sabe for mine. So it tells me my validator fee for this is 1%. Now, this is 1% of the fees that you get back. Sorry, the stake token. So it's not a 1% fee of how much you put in there. So like if I put 100 near in there, they're not taking one near out each time. So you would get your, whatever your APY is after each epoch, they would take 1% of that. So if you were to get 10 near, then they would take 1 near for that. All right, so I'm going to stake. So it's going, how much do you want to stake? I'm going to stake with this validator. So click yes, my amount. So in this particular one, I'm going to share it around. I'm just getting a bit tongue-tied there. So I'm going to go 22 here. With my Stake Sabe, and I'm going to submit this. Yes, I'm going to confirm this, just telling me how much it is. And it is now thinking. Hopefully it's going to do it. It should be fairly quickly. All right, and success has happened here. So it's told success. Your stake has successfully been delegated to your chosen validator, which is Stake Sabe. And I'm now staking 22 near. So if I wanted to check, I can return to my dashboard, and it now tells me this is my total amount staked. I've got no rewards earned yet because it might be waiting for the next epoch to start. But you can now see my current validators are down there. So if I wanted to go back in, I can stake the remainder. I might choose another one that I've already done. I'm going to do some more research, find out who I want to do for that, and then I'm going to also stake there. So hopefully this has helped, and that should give everyone enough information to hopefully grab their near and put it into their near wallet and be able to stake with the validator. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day.